Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is June the 14th, 2020. Strong hand, conviction, long-term thinking. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. One Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin. Offended by selling. Yeah. Conviction. I never gave up. I never give up. That's what long-term thinking's about. That's what conviction's about. This channel is back and better than ever. So if you watched my backup channel yesterday, and I discussed this. I got this channel back on Friday, right before Shabbat started. First of all, hello, my elite friends. Feel free to ask questions. Just type in BitcoinMeister, or you could do a super chat, okay? Just like the old days, which the old days were before April the 1st. But hey, whatever. It was 2 months. It was 72 days on the backup channel. And you know what? It all works out well when you're positive, dude. Because now I have 2 channels. So the backup channel, every Saturday, it's still going to have a live show there. And that show is the Beyond Bitcoin Show. So check out yesterday's Beyond Bitcoin Show, where I explained a lot about what's going on over there on the backup channel. I didn't link to it below. Find it somehow. I'll link to it below later. And I want to just say that UK BitcoinMeister was my guinea pig on this. I had an idea on how to get the channel back, and his channel was gone also. And he did what I said. He got his channel back, and then I did what he did, and then I got my channel back. And we can get into that later. If you're missing a channel, contact me. And I do thank everyone for retweeting that, you know, my channel is gone and Brian's channel is gone and everybody's channel is taken away. That didn't help. It should have helped, but what my technique is what did it. And it doesn't matter. It's back. You're going to get a new show here every day. Well, in the BitcoinMeister ecosystem, you're going to get a new show every day. 6 days a week here on the main channel, BitcoinMeister. And then on the other channel on Saturdays is Beyond Bitcoin. But on Saturdays, we'll have something here still, probably transferring these shows I did over there to here. And then also on the backup channel, we're going to have compilations, Beyond Bitcoin stuff, interviews with completely different people, talking about completely different subjects, health, all sorts of stuff. So you're going to get more shows than freaking ever before. You check out the archives at disruptmeister.com. I'm still updating them. Techbalt.com, techbalt.com. You'll be able to see all the This Week in Bitcoin shows that have ever been made. I still got to fix that a little bit, or eventually you're going to be able to see that again. But bear with me. It's all coming back. And just follow me on Twitter at Techbalt. Amazingly enough, some of you are such servants of the algorithm. There are a few people that are like, what happened to you, Adam? What happened? If you don't know what happened to me, if you didn't realize this channel was gone, you go by the YouTube algorithm. You're an 80%er. You got to fix yourself. You really do. If the algorithm, if you're that in touch with the algorithm and you don't know what's going on, I mean, you can't do your own research. You're not on Twitter, or I've talked about that a lot on my other shows. Being a servant of the algorithm, use your own head, and of course, pound that like button. All right. Good morning, Lachav. How you doing? We got people in Israel here. We got people all over here. Feel free to ask questions. Pound that like button. JustLearnBitcoin.com. Hello, dude. What is up? So Brian, UK BitcoinMeister, subscribe to his channel too, since he's back. He is linked to below. He is definitely linked to below. What else do I have to say about this situation? Yeah, just perseverance, working hard. And you'll do it, dudes. Long-term thinking. You never give up. Embrace the positive. All people think that I have a bunch of catchphrases. I live this freaking stuff. You wouldn't see this channel back if I didn't live this. Pound that like button. All right? Yeah, I'm intense, dude. Intense. You got to be intense. You got to love freaking life, baby. That's right. Never give up. And then it ends up better. You know, you have a pitfall, you had a little bump in the road, and now I got 2 channels, baby. And I'm on fire. Better than ever. TechBalt on Twitter. You really got to follow that, though. TechBalt. And, of course, This Week in Bitcoin, Ty Zen was on. Hass McCook was on Linear Trav. That's still on the other channel. Again, you just go to disruptmeister.com. You'll see everything, that'll get you to the old channel still. I mean, the backup channel. Disruptmeister.com, techbalt.com. Sportsmeister.com is all my podcasts. And the people who listen to this, you won't notice a difference. You haven't noticed the difference yet. That is the glory of just being in the audio version of all this. And thank you for all your support there. People have contributed that way. It's awesome. Now, let's talk about someone who's raising some crypto funds here, it appears. I learned, someone contacted me and said, hey, Adam, I don't feel bad for somebody that lost all their Bitcoin because they couldn't manage their private keys properly. And I was like, what is this dude talking about? And then I saw there's a big story. There's some dude in Vancouver or in British Columbia. He says that he lost 12 Bitcoin, that he's been slowly, I guess, pretty slowly. He said he's been in Bitcoin since 2013, and he was just about to have enough to buy a condo. And why you get into real estate with your Bitcoin? Dude, real estate, no good. Bitcoin is the ultimate. Why would you downgrade? Why would you I don't know. I'm offended by buying a condo in Vancouver with your Bitcoin. No way. But this guy said that was his goal. Okay, that was his goal. So I did wonder, like, dude, you gathered 12 Bitcoin over 7 years. Okay, I mean, I know people have done better than that. Pound that like button. But that's your personal business. And so I felt bad. He lost. He said, he alluded to that he got fished out of it somehow. Maybe he was sent a fake email that had a fake upgrade in it for his hardware device. He said he would explain later. And so all these people retweeted it. They said, I feel bad for you. I mean, he was near tears in the video. And of course, I thought it sounded terrible. And I was going to talk about it just to warn people, this still happens. We've definitely had people that have been victim of similar things. It is a story that is very believable. Now, if you feel bad for someone like that, you can send them Bitcoin. He gave an address, but you don't have to send it right away. You can do your own research. I mean, if they're truly a victim, they'll appreciate the Bitcoin you send them in a month. Well, I saw the guy's address. He was getting close to raising 1 Bitcoin. I mean, he really felt bad. So then I see people really felt bad for the guy. Now, I see a tweet from Matt Odell today. It says, I don't feel like being a D today, but don't believe everything you read on the internet. If you stole 12 Bitcoin, would you use a 3 Satoshi per byte fee to do it? Okay, that's a very good question. And apparently in the guy's thread, he erased some tweets in the thread. Be careful before you send this dude any Bitcoin, okay? Be careful of the charity cases you support out there. There are good charity cases out there. There definitely are. This one, hold off on your judgment, okay? There are some questionable aspects of this. And if he's truly a victim of this, it's terrible. And then, yeah, I feel bad for him. But if this is all a big scam, it wouldn't shock me either. It wouldn't shock this is where the big boys play. So you must be very careful who you send your Bitcoin to, because there could be a lot of stories out there that are based on real stories. I mean, this has happened. People have gotten, the Reverend got his email, he got an email, and he had like 12 Bitcoin stolen. Maybe this is where this guy got that story from. I don't know. All right, pound that like button. So let's go back to talking about YouTube channels getting taken down. My channel and Brian's channel and other channels, there's the algorithm out there detects some words in cryptocurrency related videos, and it's broken. Okay. And so it overreacts and it bans the channels. It just takes them out without giving them a warning or anything like that. Something is wrong. Okay. And then sometimes when you appeal, it doesn't get your appeal right away, and you're stuck in limbo, and you have to resort to what I had to resort to. So insider information, baby. I had to figure it out myself. You're home for Bitcoin insider information. And if you got your channel stolen, taken down, come to me. I'll get you in touch. There's a guy named Adam, not me, Adam, but another Adam I've given the information to. He can help. But Bitcoin.com, which is the Pravda of Bcash, it promotes Bcash. It's the King of the Trolls site. Bitcoin.com had a YouTube channel, and just today or yesterday, today being June the 14th still, 2020, in some places at least. You're probably not going to watch this till the 15th. But, yes, and it got taken down, all right? And there's some people out there that are celebrating. They're like, oh, it's great. King of the Trolls lost his channel. No, I don't think it's great. I'm not a Bcash fan at all, but it's not right. It's not right. It got taken down because of this algorithm. There's no reason. Compete, don't complain. I'm not afraid of Bitcoin.com. I'm not afraid of Bcash. I don't think they should be taken down for doing nothing by YouTube. If I was taken down for nothing and they were taken down for nothing, and you supported me, then you should support them too. They should have the right to say what they're going to say. You can ignore them. If you don't like them, ignore them. If you don't like me, ignore me. But they were taking it down frivolously. There was no reason to take Bitcoin.com channel down. So I stand by what I believe in. I preach. I don't believe in destruction. I believe in creation, and they create videos over there. Do I like their videos? Probably not. I don't know. I don't watch it. But that doesn't mean that I should be happy that they got destroyed. No, that's wrong. Compete. Don't complain. This is the golden age. So, hey, I just wanted to inform people about that. And YouTube, you should give them back their channel. They didn't do anything wrong. This is fix the algorithm. Fix the algorithm, okay? But again, this is where the big boys play. When you're on YouTube, you got to realize this arbitrary stuff happens. So I did realize that. I had a backup channel, and now I got 2 channels. All right. Now, moving on. So we talked about, best guest in the freaking space at This Week in Bitcoin. I just 176 This Week in Bitcoin shows you can get at techvault.com when it is up there correctly. And I think now I've been involved with like close to 1,700 Bitcoin shows. They'll all be at disruptmeister.com soon. Right now, it's just the most recent ones. But we're fixing stuff. And I wanted to point out Thursday's show on the backup channel. I interviewed the Monero guy who is running for political office. You won't get that anywhere else. That's unique stuff. Okay, it's an interesting story. A Monero guy running for political office. This could be for Congress. That is linked to below. It says Thursday show. The most recent shows are all linked to below. Check them out. Just don't be a tree and do nothing. You have to be in motion. I'm in motion. I got this freaking channel back. Pound it, baby. Pound it. All right, let me go check in the questions if people are asking questions. No, we don't have. We got people saying stuff over there. Greetings from New Zealand. Okay. All right. Someone promoting their altcoin. The altcoin guys, they will never get it. I've been in this space since I've owned Bitcoin since 2013. Okay. I have seen every altcoin flavor of the month come and go. If you just promote it in chats and it doesn't help you, you are wasting your time. You're seriously wasting your time. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. You're not pumping anything. The one that you're talking about already had its flavor of the month a while ago, I believe. I mean, it was like in 2017 or something like that. So move on. Good luck. You're a gambler. You're impulsive. We understand it. If you're a long-term thinker, you stick with the real thing. It's Bitcoin. Look what it gets me. Again, perseverance with the real thing. playing these gambling games here and there with altcoin flavors of the month. You'll be popular for a little while. You'll pump for some time, but then whoop, another one comes to take your place. Nothing takes Bitcoin's place. Pound that like button. Hey, Adam, so good to catch you live. Adriana, I hope Sydney is awesome. I hope you're not locked down over there. Okay, so people are still talking about alts over there. But anyway, this is the BitcoinMeister channel. Sometimes we'll mention the altcoins or whatever that are newsworthy. But remember, this is one Bitcoin equals one. I value my wealth in Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin. I'm not valuing it. Who values their wealth in freaking, what's one of them out there? Ripple or... All right, let's move on. Now, Andy Hoffman had a tweet talking about GBTC before this weekend. And we actually talked about GBTC on the This Week in Bitcoin show, linked to below. And right now, GBTC is getting close to owning like 2% of all the Bitcoin that's ever been produced, which is impressive. And I think it's inspiring other entities to want to do this Bitcoin trust thing, which is why I mentioned that in the title of this show here. Now, CoinDesk has an article, and it's very interesting. Three Arrows Capital, a crypto fund management firm based in Singapore, has acquired a significant stake in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, according to a new filing with the SEC. The firm filed a Schedule 13D disclosure on Thursday after accumulating 21 million shares or 6.26% of the trust for an amount valued over 20,000 Bitcoin. All right, so this entity, instead of buying the real thing, they bought the equivalent of 20,000 Bitcoin in the trust, which is just amazing. It's amazing to me that so many people are stuck in this traditional paradigm. So this is bullish for Bitcoin, that some wealthy entity in Singapore is willing to pay all this freaking money, not for the real thing, to be part of GBTC. Okay? You should consider yourself so elite if you actually own the real thing. When you compare it to something like that, when there's such demand for GBTC, which is not the real thing. Now, this is only going to pump GBTC more. And in a related news story, Wilshire Phoenix files to launch a new Bitcoin investment trust. So they want to compete with GBTC. Can you blame them? People are throwing money at GBTC. GBTC has like a 5% maintenance fee. I forgot what it is. It's ridiculous. So they're making money off this thing. So of course, there's no Bitcoin ETF in the United States yet. So people are going to try to do this. So I hope that Wilshire Phoenix does launch a new Bitcoin investment trust, because you know what? They have to have the underlying asset. So they're going to have to buy up a bunch of Bitcoin and take it off of and put it into super hold in their trust. So good. So you want to get in before these other trusts get in that try to compete with GBTC, because for some unknown reason, well, it's partially because of the retirement funds. I get it. And partially because people have this traditional mentality and they're too scared to control their own Bitcoin. But there could be a trust revolution. The more, the merrier. They're taking Bitcoin off the market. They're making it more scarce. They're making it better for the holders, the long-term thinkers out there. So good. I support it. Compete, don't complain. It's very interesting. Let there be more trust in the United States. Let there be more anything that involves Bitcoin. Now, yes, just remember, you are elite when it comes to Bitcoin holding, because there are so many entities out there that just, I want to be part of a trust. Yeah, trust is not a word you should know in cryptocurrency, okay? That's not what this is. It's not about third-party trust. It's trustless, baby. All right, that's what it's supposed to be. Now, I want to say SciFlyer67 out in California, he left this comment. When Coinbase cannot supply and deliver your Bitcoin when demanded, you will know the paper Bitcoin game is over. Now, I don't know if it'll ever get to that point, but it will get to some points when some of these third parties won't be able to deliver your Bitcoin when demanded. And that'll be unfortunate for the people that thought they really owned Bitcoin when they owned something else. But hey, yeah, that will really, the paper game will be quite different by that point. Now, and so don't play. Why are people playing the paper game? Oh, because my IRA, my 401k. Okay, yeah, I get it. All right. You see, what I did was I got rid of my retirement like accounts in 2014 and 2015, and I turned them into Bitcoin. Bam. Now, let's see. And they weren't worth very much. That my IRA, whatever the heck I got rid of at the bank. I had to go to that bank near my grandmother's, the shoppers at Shoppers in Pikesville or whatever. I had to go there. I had an account there. I just remember doing that. It wasn't worth much, but turning it into Bitcoin then, yeah, it was. Now it's worth something. Okay, we got all sorts of people over there talking. Adriana's in there still. Okay, good. Moving on. Pound that like button. What's next on the subject matter here? Remember, tweet this stuff out. Tweet that the channel is back. Tweet that the backup channel is there. And just, you get a new show every day. Subscribe to both channels. Definitely subscribe to the backup channel also. That is very, very important. More important to subscribe to the backup channel now, to tell you the truth. Just because it's the backup channel, just in case anything bad happens in this one. Now, but also you get your Beyond Bitcoin show there every Saturday. And who knows what other awesomeness you're going to get over there. Well, I do. Well, I don't yet. I mean, I'm a creative guy. I'm coming up with new ideas every freaking day, baby. I got stuff written down all over the place. Now, No-KYC. There's another guide to websites that give you information where you can deal with a No-KYC cryptocurrency purchases and such. It's kycnot.me. It's new. It's linked to below. Of course, be careful. It is a simple, useful web page. It lists trusted exchanges where you can buy and trade Bitcoin or Monero. You can easily compare and decide what's best for you. Okay. Now, for all you traders out there, speaking of KYC, Cointelegraph actually has a good article. And I think you should read it. It's Big Brother is already watching your coins. And why the more you do with your coins on these exchanges, the more parameters you're the government has certain parameters, certain things that interest them, and why increase the amount of parameters that you're involved in here. So our source, now they have a source, Cointelegraph, a mysterious source. So okay, take that with a grain of salt. But this person says they know, they've worked for exchanges, and they know the exchanges collaborate with the government agencies. And they say our source also revealed that the information requested is fairly robust. Government agencies want to know what coins you hold, how often you trade, the initial source of any funds used to buy crypto, the amount of profit you've taken within a certain period of time. They can and do ask for all of it. So yeah, why are you taking profit? Why do you own multiple coins? Why do you trade often? Okay, those are the things that set it off there. All of that sets it off, sets off the government interest. Okay, and the person also said that if you've had login issues with your exchange, it's more than likely that you've been tagged by your government agency. That they said, hey, give this guy, we're looking into this guy before you can reapprove him. All right. Finally, they say decentralized exchanges and privacy coins are the only answer that I am aware of. Use centralized services at your own peril. Yes, use centralized services at your own peril. That's something we know here. Andreas Antonopoulos has a new quick little video out there. He does not see Bitcoin as an only deflationary current. It's not going to be the only deflationary currency out there, okay? And it's not going to be the basis of the entire world economy. And he sees inflationary currencies like the dollar being around, as do I. And I agree with what he says. compete, don't complain, don't destroy. There are going to be other choices out there forever, okay? Whether it be the dollar, whether there be other deflationary, this world of hyper Bitcoinization where every single thing is Bitcoin. I don't believe in it, and he doesn't believe in it either. Doesn't mean he doesn't love Bitcoin, because he does love Bitcoin, and he does. I think he thinks it's the best. But the video is good. It's short and good. And coincidentally, Nick Carter had a clip that I also agree with. He says that mass adoption is not inevitable. Okay, it's not inevitable, and I agree with that also. That there are always going to be people that whatever, they're going to want to stay in fiat. They're going to want to stay in their government currencies, their government centralized cryptocurrencies that come out, or central bank digital currencies that come out. There are always going to be people that are, and all that stuff is going to be easier, and it's going to be held by third parties. It's some people they're set in their ways, and I'm sure and I've said this so many times, Bitcoin, for it to be successful, doesn't need world dominance. It doesn't need to be the world reserve currency. It is the world reserve cryptocurrency. That's no doubt about it already. But no, not everybody has to use it, and not everything has to be priced in it. 20% of the world uses it. It would be incredible, incredible. All right. If 20% of the world knowingly uses it, because I think eventually a lot of people will be using it and they don't even know. It'll just be running in the background of certain things. And but not, if it's just the ultimate savings mechanism, that's great also. And because some people will never save. Some people will never, ever learn to save. They're so impulsive. They must have stuff. They must spend. They must fit in. There are always going to be these people around. So if Bitcoin is the greatest savings mechanism in the history of mankind, there will be some people that, even though it is, they won't partake in it because they just don't save. And talking about altcoins here, real quick, we were talking about it a second ago. Let's talk about Twitter and the ICO emojis that are out there. A little controversy on Twitter. This one you're not going to learn much from, but it's kind of funny, so I saved it for the end. Remember to click on the squares at the end of this show too, where you can visit recent videos of mine. Twitter, this is a Twitter revenue model here, okay? What they're doing with emojis. If this is a tweet from Lawmaster. He says, not going to lie, it's pretty hilarious that CRO, which I learned was the crypto.com ICO coin, whatever. That's the flavor of the month, apparently now. That is the flavor of the month. Crypto.com ICO coin got the second Twitter emoji after Bitcoin. Apparently, it doesn't take much more than to commit more than $50,000 of ad spend, and you usually get it. Okay, so he thought that was absurd. Twitter, that's their revenue. How else does Twitter make money? You spend on advertisements. If you spend like over $50,000, you get to have an emoji. So they are only the second cryptocurrency. I guess they're a cryptocurrency to have their own emoji. Bitcoin was the first. Bitcoin didn't have to spend a thing because there is no Bitcoin central office. But these other altcoins, if they want to have an emoji, because some of them were angry that Bitcoin got an emoji, and now they're really furious that this Freakazoid flavor of the month got an emoji. Well, go out there from your centralized fund and spend $50,000 of advertisement on Twitter, and then you get it, I guess. So that's real world stuff. I don't care who has an emoji on Twitter. I really don't. And you really shouldn't waste your time on that. That's just a little glimpse into flavors of the month, altcoin jealousy, I guess, of one another, and the Twitter revenue model. Twitter could do so much more with their revenue model if they really incorporated cryptocurrency in it. Like you and the Lightning Network, maybe, you pay a fraction of a Satoshi to make your tweet only available to certain people, or to reply to this tweet, you have to pay a fraction of the Satoshi. Oh my God, they could make tons off of it. So Jack likes it. I don't agree with Jack on everything, I can tell you that. His social stuff is getting pretty whack there, isn't it? But he likes Bitcoin. At least we know that. At the same time, if you're willing to spend lots of money on some ICO, you'll get an emoji also. Okay, pound that like button. I'm going to check here in the chat if anything is left. It is great that the BitcoinMeister channel is live again. Welcome back. Spread the word. Subscribe to the backup channel. TechVault.com, TechVault, SportsMeister.com, DisruptMeister.com. Check out all the links below. I'm Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister. Pound the like button, bang the bell button, and I will say hi to you guys in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for all your support during these interesting times. You never know what's around the corner. It's always an adventure. If it seems negative, you can turn it into a positive. Just be positive and be in motion. It's not just a saying. It's a lifestyle, baby. See ya.